The sea turtle, a creature of grace, endurance, and ancient mystery. For over 100 million years, long before humans ever walked the earth, sea turtles have glided silently through the oceans. They are living relics of the past, survivors from the age of the dinosaurs. Today, their presence connects us to a world that has existed since time immemorial. There are 7 recognized species of sea turtles: the green turtle, loggerhead, hawksbill, Kemp's ridley, olive ridley, flatback, and the giant leatherback, the largest of them all, weighing up to 900 kilograms. Each species has its own unique adaptations, yet all share the same unmistakable form: a streamlined shell, strong flippers built for long-distance swimming, and eyes that seem to hold the wisdom of the ocean itself. Unlike land turtles, sea turtles cannot retract their heads or limbs into their shells. Instead, evolution has given them speed and endurance. With a few powerful strokes of their flippers, a turtle can propel itself effortlessly through the water. The leatherback, in particular, is a master traveler, capable of crossing entire oceans and diving more than 1,000 meters deep in search of jellyfish. The story of a sea turtle's life begins on land. On warm tropical nights, female turtles, after years of roaming the open seas, return to the very beaches where they themselves were born. Guided by the Earth's magnetic field, they crawl ashore, sometimes traveling for hours to find the perfect spot above the tide line. There, they dig a nest in the sand and lay dozens, sometimes hundreds, of delicate eggs. Exhausted, they cover their nest and return to the sea, leaving the next generation to face the challenges of survival alone. Weeks later, under the cover of night, the sand begins to move. Tiny hatchlings emerge, each no larger than the palm of a human hand. Instinct drives them toward the shimmering horizon of the ocean. But this short journey from nest to sea is one of the most perilous moments in their lives. Birds, crabs, and other predators lie in wait. Out of hundreds of hatchlings, only a handful will reach the water, and of those, perhaps only 1 in 1,000 will survive to adulthood. For those that do, the ocean becomes both home and battlefield. Sea turtles are incredible navigators. Some migrate thousands of kilometers between feeding grounds and nesting beaches. The loggerhead, for example, may cross entire oceans, guided by a sensitivity to the Earth's magnetic field that allows it to return to the very beach where it was born, decades later, to lay its own eggs. Their diet depends on the species. Green turtles feed on seagrass, playing a vital role in maintaining healthy seagrass beds, which are nurseries for countless marine creatures. Hawksbills specialize in eating sponges, helping to keep coral reefs in balance. Leatherbacks feast almost exclusively on jellyfish, preventing jellyfish populations from overwhelming the seas. In this way, sea turtles are not just survivors. They are guardians of marine ecosystems. Yet despite their strength and resilience, sea turtles face challenges today, unlike any they have encountered in their ancient past. Human activity has placed them at great risk. Plastic pollution is one of the gravest threats. Mistaking floating bags for jellyfish, turtles consume them, often with fatal consequences. Entanglement in discarded fishing nets, known as ghost nets, traps and drowns countless individuals each year. Coastal development has also stolen much of their nesting habitat. Bright artificial lights disorient hatchlings, leading them inland instead of toward the sea. Rising sea levels, driven by climate change, erode nesting beaches and wash away fragile nests. Warmer sand temperatures, Another effect of climate change can even alter the sex ratio of hatchlings, as temperature determines whether a turtle will be male or female. And then there is poaching. For centuries, turtles have been hunted for their meat, eggs, and beautiful shells. Although international protection exists today, illegal trade continues in some parts of the world. The statistics are sobering. 6 of the 7 species of sea turtles are now listed as vulnerable, endangered, or critically endangered. Without action, these ancient mariners could vanish from our oceans forever. But there is hope. Around the world, conservationists, scientists, and local communities are working tirelessly to protect them. Protected nesting beaches, patrols against poaching, and the reduction of plastic waste all make a difference. In some regions, hatchling survival rates have increased thanks to careful management and education programs. International agreements have reduced the dangers of certain fishing practices, and more people than ever are aware of the need to protect our oceans. The resilience of sea turtles is extraordinary. Given the chance, they can recover. A single female may lay thousands of eggs in her lifetime. If even a small percentage survive, populations can begin to grow again. Beyond their ecological role, sea turtles also hold a special place in human culture. In many traditions, they are symbols of wisdom, longevity, and endurance. Ancient myths describe the world as resting on the back of a great turtle. For coastal communities, they are both a source of livelihood and a reminder of the deep connection between humans and the sea. As the sun sets over a tropical beach, imagine the scene. The tide recedes, leaving the sand cool and still. From beneath the surface, tiny hatchlings emerge, their flippers paddling frantically toward the sound and smell of the sea. Under the stars, they rush to meet the waves. A new generation, carrying with them the story of survival that has lasted more than 100 million years. And somewhere, in the depths of the ocean, a leatherback glides silently through the dark waters, its massive silhouette illuminated by shafts of moonlight. It has traveled across oceans, dived to unimaginable depths, and yet it will return, as its ancestors have for millions of years, to the same strip of sand where its life began. The sea turtle reminds us of endurance, of patience, of the delicate balance that sustains life on our planet. Protecting them is not only about saving a single species, it is about preserving the ancient heartbeat of the ocean itself. If you were moved by the story of the sea turtle, join me again as we continue to explore the wonders of nature. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next journey into the wild.